Hey guys, today we're going to be reacting to episode 2 of Boruto Naruto's Next Generations, and the title of this week's episode is called The Hokage's Son. it, by the way, before I start with the live reaction, I have one thing that I really want to mention. It is that there's a lot of comments from last week's live reaction about, oh, Naruto can't be dead, or this and that, and Sasuke can't be dead. There's no way, and like they were like ranting about how Sasuke is dead or Naruto's dead. Honestly, like I explained in last week's live reaction towards the end of the video, I honestly think they might not be dead, but if they did, I would be as pissed if you guys are. Like, for real. Like, it's just, I don't like the way they did it. I don't mind Sasuke dying. I don't mind Naruto dying. It would, open up the next generation. It would be a nice way to open up the next generation. It's just the way they did it right off the bat. They're dead. I feel like there's something else. I really do. And I actually did think of this theory that potentially might actually make sense about that scenario, but I'll actually save it for another video. If you guys want to check out that video, I'll probably upload it on Dbzcuban Talks. I'll try to do it today. Most likely I will do it today. But I came up with this kind of theory that I think might have potentially happened. I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't know. There's a lot going on. There's a lot going on. Anyways, with that, I'm going to stop wasting you guys' time. Let's just dive in with this week's episode. It looks like they're already fixing up the Naruto's head from the incident from before. Why is the OST so hype right now? That's what I'm trying to process. I'm like, why? There's Boruto. Is this gonna be the intro every single week? Or no, I'm guessing it's just today's episode. There's one of my favorite characters. Oh my god. He doesn't look as derpy as he did in the manga though. He doesn't look as pale. Oh my god. In case you don't know who that character is, if you read the manga, you would know. And the anime's already past that point in the manga. Well, no, actually, no. Is it? I guess Boruto happens before that. Does it? Because Boruto the movie happens after this anime. So we already know, kind of, like, the movie happens after this anime, or at least the point that this anime is. So, I don't know. I just don't like the way they did everything, really. They shouldn't have made the movie. They should have waited a little time to make the movie. I guess it's maybe because they didn't know that they were going to make this anime. Plus, this is kind of like a spin-off anime. But then again, they made the manga. I don't know. I really don't know what they're thinking about. There's Lee. At least, like, what I think might be Lee's kid. Could be his student for all we know. I think it's his kid. But who did Lee marry? Some person said Ino, but I know it ain't Ino, because I know who's Ino married. You'll probably find out in this episode, so. Him showing off. I wonder if Denki is going to be like an important character, because we've never seen him. We didn't see him in the movie either. There's the elite looking kid. I think it's his son. I love Boruto's relationship with Hinata. It's one of my favorite things. It wasn't a prank. He was saving people. Why is this kid over here just standing and staring at Boruto this whole entire time? It looks like he's not an important character, but he's just like literally just standing there. Oh my god, this character. She was so annoying. And what was it called? The manga where it runs around Salada. I wouldn't call us that. They changed her character. Her character wasn't like that. And who is this character? She looks like she's someone from Kill la Kill. For real. Her outfit. So now you guys know who he is. That is Ino's kid. The subtitles are behind. It's pissing me off. I'm like, what the fuck? Oh my god, the subtitles are so behind. It's pissing me off. And the messed up thing is, like, I understand kind of what they're saying, but not entirely. All our parents are. That is true. They're not behind. The subtitles are actually ahead. In some instances. You know what? I'm gonna try to fix it because I'm so confused. So Shino is their teacher. Hold on, give me a second. Alright guys, I'm back. I've managed to fix it up now, so now it's all working. I did rewatch that scene, so now I understand what they were trying to say and everything. Forgive me guys, I'm a little sick. Dang. It's kind of funny how Boruto's so talented and Naruto was so clumsy before. Such a difference. Well, now I think about it, maybe the reason why Salada's different, or at least her personality is different, is because from what I've seen, it was maybe after this point in time. So there's been somewhat character development with her. So that's probably why. So there's someone better than him. Oh. No one wants to be friends with him. Because of the incident. Go somewhere else. Is this the one dude who's like the top kid in the whole school? Yeah, that's him. He failed twice. Sounds similar to Naruto. Didn't he fail like 3 times? Dang. Dude, I want them to fight. Come on. He should just drop out. I like this dude's philosophy. Oh, dang. He's about to get his ass beat because he got no fighting in him. Quit being a fucking cop block. For real. He keeps trying to stop the fight. I want the fight to actually happen because this kid deserves some sense knocked into him. Maybe he'll actually pass the fucking test. I like what they're doing with Ino's son. I really do. Here's Uncle. He's gonna walk in and see them fighting. Excuse me, guys. Some people are saying Uncle's pregnant. Which I would honestly be surprised. They're outside fighting. Oh, this looks like the place where the tuning exams take place. Or the preliminaries. Where Lee fought Gara. And where Sakura fought Ino too. Let's see, what else fights went on? I can't remember. There was people from the Sound Village, right? Excuse me. Someone's a little cocky. He'll end up getting suspended again. He'll probably get expelled. I guess he's not a coward. He's just stupid. Naruto's able to dodge, or Boruto. I said Naruto. What the fuck? Boruto's able to dodge all those shurikens. That's pretty cool. He is too. What's that? How is he that fast? That has to be a clone. Dang, he's actually pretty fast. That was a technique I've seen before. Made my clothes dirty. There she is eating chips. Oh my god, this girl. For real. He's no match for this guy. You sure about that? I have faith in Boruto. I know he's gonna kick some ass. And it's a clone, most likely. Yeah, that's what I thought. Oh, substitution jutsu. I'm actually surprised he knows how to use the Shadow Clone Jutsu at this level. Oh, that's amazing. He's actually pretty strategic too, and he got the original, didn't he? Oh no, it was a clone. Excuse me. Does this kid not know what chakra is? Wow, does he really not know what chakra is? Dude, I'm actually pretty impressed. You know what would be interesting? If Naruto or Boruto, I keep trying to say Naruto, it's just their names are so like. If Boruto has like some of the Nine Tails chakra in him because Naruto, got it in with Hinata while he had the Nine Tails. That'd be really interesting if he could have like some amount of like Nine Tails chakra because of that, but I don't think that's the thing. I don't think it works like that. If not well then again, I was about to say if not, Naruto would be born with Nine Tails chakra, but then I was like, he has Nine Tails anyways. Oh, excuse me. He's just kicking the clones' ass, and he's very strategic too. Excuse me. A ninja long ago. That's exactly what it is, probably. Acting like the world's against you. That is so uncool. It really is his fault because he's the one skipping class. If he would actually come to class, he might actually pass. What? Oh, dang. That was a clone. I'm not writing on the Hokage. Dang. Kick some ass, Boruto. Don't stand in their way. Oh, he's gonna start using the weapon. I feel like here's where Shino's gonna jump in. What is that? How is he able to do that? Okay, I was about to say, I didn't think he would actually know how to use like any style like that. I'm actually very impressed. I think Boruto's, what was Boruto? I think it's lightning, right? Oh, that's I already know whose that is. Yeah. Didn't you say you were going to use weapons? Yeah. Get taught a freaking lesson. About time you got taught a lesson. Maybe you actually learned. You're right. I am Uncle. Now they're going to get in trouble. Uh, are those solar panels? Jesus, talk about technology. Now Boruto's popular. Who is this one girl with the purple hair? Like, who the fuck is she? He'll always get away with it. You guys are sad. He did it for his classmate. He did it for that one dude. Exactly. But that's totally uncool. He actually came to class. He's probably gonna ask for forgiveness to Boruto. Typical anime. Since we're classmates. What a drag. So he actually came to class. Good for him. I hope that he doesn't become like a throwaway character. He actually stays important. Like if he just doesn't, if he just disappears and we never see him in another episode, Akeda would be kind of pissed off. Like they should. That's a good opportunity to like create a new character, especially since there's all these new characters that I don't even know who the fuck they are. Like, so he is Lee. What was his name? Metal Lee? Yeah, so he is a fucking Lee. But who the fuck is the mother? She has to be 1010. Like, there's no way. There's no other person that Lee would marry. Metal Lee. Who else would it be? Who's the mother? It has to be 1010. Like, look at Lee and 1010 are like right there next to each other, so it has to be fucking 1010. There's no other person I see Lee marrying. I mean, I always shipped, like, rest in peace Neji, but I always shipped Neji and 1010. Like, they were perfect for each other. And then I never saw Lee actually marrying anyone, but I guess he did. I don't know what I feel about this series now. Like, at this point in time, I feel like it's a little slow pace. But then again, they have to grow. Like, you have to see the adventure and where it all started out. So they have to develop each of the characters. So next week's episode, we're gonna see a little bit more. Look at Tamari. Ah, I miss Tamari. Tamari's one of my favorite characters. Metal Lee. So next week we get to find out. Leaf Hurricane. So it is like, oh my god, like I did hear Someone did comment this, so I did read this comment. Like, someone did tell me like his name was Metal Lee, so he is Lee's child. Um, but I was like, I'm not sure. That sounds kind of fake. Like, I wasn't sure if it was like a rumor spreading around. It was like a fake rumor or something around those lines. Um, but because his name is Metal Lee, like it goes from Rock Lee to Metal Lee. I was like, no, there's no way his name is that. Like, oh my god. So it is Metal Lee. That's such a stupid name. Oh my god, they couldn't think of something more creative. Really? Metal Lee? Like, what? Like, couldn't you make some crazy ass name like, um, something different? Oh my god. Oh well, I'll take it. I'll take it. Um, Now going back to like how I feel about this anime, like right now at this point, I understand why they went back to the point where they're like old, like started school and all that stuff. So it introduces all the characters and you kind of grow with the characters. But you see, like I've seen the characters, like I've seen Boruto the movie a couple times now, and like I've read the manga, and I think the manga, like the last chapter of the manga of Naruto, was a little bit behind. Like, was it behind this or was it ahead of this? I wasn't sure, but I think it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. I think it was behind. Maybe it was behind. I might be wrong, but it could be ahead. If it was ahead, then I'm like, what the fuck? Then why did we go back in time then again? It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The thing that like it's Boruto the movie, and then there was like the spin-off manga, which I think was Naruto Gaiden. I think that's what it was called, Naruto Gaiden, where we see Sasuke come back, and then we get some uh character development with Chocho and Salada. That's where the manga is, and that's where she unlocks the. Well, I guess that's a spoiler. I won't say about it, but she unlocks something. I won't say about it because a few of you might have not read the Naruto Gaiden manga. But if you haven't, I definitely do recommend that, and I hope this anime actually goes into that because that was really, really good. That's one of actually my favorite spin-off stories of Naruto. Actually, one of my favorite spin-off stories in general because that was actually, it was really well done, and I was totally invested into it. Especially when we were trying to find out. You know what? I'm not gonna spoil anything. You should definitely read it. You should definitely read it. I definitely do recommend it. But it's just like we've seen them develop already. If we've read the manga, if you watch the Boruto the movie, and now we're going back, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, I'm like, oh, I understand why. I really do, because we need to develop them and all that stuff. But like, come on, like for real. I know not everyone has seen Boruto the movie, and I know not everyone has read the manga. It's just like for us that have read the manga and have read the have seen the movie. It's just like we see what their potential is and how they get to. Plus, the first episode of freaking Boruto, we see him like kick some fucking ass, and he looks like a straight up savage. Like, come on, can't you like start like after the school or like maybe in like not have like a whole bunch of episodes while they're in the middle of school. Like have like one episode where they start school, and then a couple episodes where in the middle of school, and then after that, like end the school. Like hurry up and catch up to the freaking movies. Like come on. Like I hope we don't have. It seems like by the way they're kind of making it, it seems like we're gonna have a whole bunch of fucking episodes, with Boruto in the school. That's what I'm feeling like it is. And it really is feeling like that. I'm kind of worried. I really am. This is what I'm worried about this anime. I really am. It just, I don't know. I don't know. I just want to get to like the point where we were already were. Like, come on. I mean, I understand. I really do. I really do. But it just bothers me. Like, I know he knows like lightning style. And then I know he knows fucking Rasengan. But like he doesn't have it right now, so I'm like, what the fuck? Like, it's just weird seeing Boruto without having all of that. You get me? That's what it is. It's just weird seeing Boruto without all the techniques he have learned already before, like that I've seen before him use. Anyways, my nose is starting to get stuffy, and I'm starting to kind of like get like my voice is starting to get a little stuffy. So I guess I'm gonna end the video here. I'd like to hear your thoughts. What do you guys think? What are your expectations? What are your hopes? And what are you guys scared of about this anime so far? I really am scared that it's just gonna be a whole bunch of episodes. Like, I don't mind it being like a couple episodes. Like, I'm fine with it even being 10 to 15 episodes with them just being there, like, in the story, like, just to like build them up. But I feel like it's gonna be like a whole fucking 30 episodes of like 50 episodes of them being in class. Like, that's gonna kind of piss me off, and that's what I'm worried about. But hopefully, you know, it's just like a whole like 10, 15, maybe even 20. I'll take 20. I honestly will take 20. But anything more than like 25 is a little too much. It's like stretching it way too much, and I'll be kind of bored. I don't know. They do kind of a good job with the story, but it's just like we've seen it all before, kind of. I don't know. Oh well, oh well, oh well. Anyways, with that, I guess I'm gonna end the video. If you guys look reaction, please leave a like. Also subscribe. Check my channel description box below. Also find my social media where you guys up there, you can see it happens. And I shall see you guys next week with the next episode. Bye, guys.